Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between Xixi versus Romantic. Game number 2 taking place here on Twisted Meadows, as we see Xixi spawning as the blue night elf, Romantic spawning as the red human, and game 1, a really interesting opening by Xixi, and also a real, just not much of a nail biter, but a very strong execution by the Night Elf. Now we are going to see the human player quickly moving over with the militia and actually able to scout his opponent pretty quickly. This is going to be bad news, as you can see that the Ancient of War is going to take a little bit of damage. And it's actually going to take a significant amount of damage, as that militia still has plenty of time to just poke away at this Ancient of War. Now the problem is Xixi is going to be stuck in a situation where he can either try and train up archers, or uproot himself and absorb and get some of that damage repaired. I am surprised though that the peasant did not pull over these militia or these mercenary camp to try and take down this Ancient of War, perhaps a little bit too far. But if you are able to do exactly that, then this Ancient of War would pretty much be sitting sub 900 hit points for quite some time. Alright, farm gonna be completed. Let's take a look. Archmage already started, about halfway done. I believe that was sped built. Altar of Elders was started, I believe, moments ago. So it is going to be a tavern hero, as we now see a peasant just trying to harvest lumber off over here. This is a very strange location. And the archer may be able to... No, archer not going to even bother with that. Just instead going to make its way straight down over here to that tavern. Archer getting in some easy shots onto that peasant. The peasant just whistling while he works. As we're looking at the archmage now, militia creeping out this goblin laboratory. Alright, Goblin Laboratory will get crept out in just a moment. Meanwhile, the peasant gets taken down with really no issue whatsoever. There is one scout farm and more archers being trained, as the militia now being brought over. A quick detonation, and that detonation gives the Beastmaster a rather unique hero in this situation. A Beastmaster, extra experience, 42 experience already, as we are now going to perhaps be seeing a handful of militia getting taken out as well. Alright, there is that damage. Robe of Magi on that Archmage, giving it +6 damage there. Quill Beast gets another kill against another peasant, I believe. No, the creep camp actually got it, and this is actually really bad news. Xixi needs to get some kills here, and if he can get 1 or 2 kills here, that is a significant amount of experience, and also forcing your opponent to train an extra 150 worth of peasants. That is pretty significant there, as we're looking at the Ancient of War still training up more units, as we're also getting up a second Ancient of War on the far side of the map. Xixi playing this game completely differently than game 1, actually going for a dual Ancient of War with a Hunter's Hall, and also being hidden away. And this is all just a very strange strategy, where you build in every neck of the wood, and then you try and have your Ancient of War just... your Ancients of War just absorb a whole bunch of damage as you creep out relatively difficult creep camps. Alright, this Ancient of War has moved over and will be taking down this farm pretty quickly. You can see that it is taking a fair amount of damage, about, I believe, around 27 damage per attack, as we are now looking at the Beastmaster and the archers making their way down over here. Let's take a look at this. Archmage, Quill Beast now doing a little bit of a chase. Militia now being brought forth to this 3 o'clock or almost 4 o'clock expansion location with the Ogre Magi, and this creep camp will get crept out fairly quickly. Archmage may get to level 3 here, and if it does get to level 3, those water elementals are going to be a very big problem for what I believe to be the huntresses that are being trained. Huntresses generally fall apart to water elementals if you are not careful. Staff of Teleportation. Oh, this is going to be bad. Archmage comes in. Is he going to drop a water elemental? No water elemental to drop. Beastmaster is now at level 2. You can see a Dust of Appearance has been used, and now the Archer is going to go ahead and fall. No, Archer survives at 10 hit points. Meanwhile, Troll Berserker now trying to get away. Archmage maybe able to get there just in time, as the Beastmaster now trying to figure out what he can do to try and disrupt his opponent. All right, there is a manual of health, and he's just going to stand right on top of it and read that book. Meanwhile, the water elemental has been dispelled. Beastmaster sitting at level 2. Not quite sure why we didn't see mana being stolen. That would have been a very, very important point at this point, or a very important mana to be stolen at this point, as it would have denied one of those water elementals and perhaps given even another additional Quill Beast. Are we going to see that steal now? I still don't see it yet. No, not quite yet, as the tower does get taken down. Footmen are trying to get in front of that arch, or the Huntress, but is getting in front of the Beastmaster. Beastmaster now seriously in trouble, forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal and head back home. More Huntresses being trained, but Xixi is seriously in trouble here. 34 over 40 supply compared to 35 over 36. However, we have an expansion already coming into play by the human player, and significant hero level advantage. Level 3, almost level 4 for the Archmage compared to level 2 for the Beastmaster. Let's come back around. That Ancient of War should be absorbing a bit of damage, as the Ogre Warriors are going to fall. Let's take a look at this. The Beastmaster is just going to try and clear out this creep camp, but the Archmage of Romantic already in position, ready to destroy everything, and is going after the Huntresses with a vengeance. The Huntress taking a fair bit of damage. The Water Elemental right there as well, trying to focus down the rest of the units. It looks like this one Ancient of War is going to be absorbing a lot more damage again. I thought we saw an Abolish Magic. Yes, we did. And now the Archmage drops another Water Elemental, as the Beastmaster gets to level 3. Level 3 Beastmaster, having caught up with the level 3 Archmage. Xixi doing a good job keeping in time and keeping in rhythm of his opponent. He may, however, get surrounded. He has to be extremely careful. He does have 2 Slippers of Agility, but that's not really going to be doing all that much. All right, Beastmaster now coming in from the north, and now trying to just do a little bit of a pincer play here. The Water Elemental going straight after the Huntress. The Huntress is taking a fair bit of damage. There is a roar, and now are we going to perhaps see the damage being dealt severely to these footmen? All right, it looks as though one footman, or no, none of the footmen fall yet. Wow, 2 very low hit point footmen able to get away. Meanwhile, 1 low hit point Huntress able to get away, as the Huntress may try and regenerate some hit points too. Archmage is off over here. Romantic quickly picking that up. No way to really slow this down whatsoever, as we are looking at the units all backing off. Slow now on the Beastmaster. Archmage still has plenty of mana, and the Beastmaster has not stolen any of it yet, and that is why I am surprised. All right, Beastmaster just making its way over. Let's take a look. Is it going to be able to steal some mana? Oh, the Beastmaster, down it goes, and Romantic gets to level 4, and I don't really think that the Beastmaster offered anything in his death. There was really no reason to lose it, and he just simply lost control of it and lost it to the hands of Romantic. Romantic now with the economic advantage, sitting on 38 over 48, harvesting twice as much gold as his opponent, and the Beastmaster also falling is going to give Romantic a huge lead. Level 4 over level 3, that hero is either being resurrected or was resurrected at a tavern, meaning he has currently half mana or half hit points and no mana to start. All right. Quill Beast now making its way in. It looks as though the Quill Beast is going to be able to escape. No real serious chasing there, as the Footman... Oh, the Footman may be able to get off a kill. Yes, it does. Archmage now sitting at level 4, and I guess a 5th, about 80% or 80% away from getting to level 5. And we are still looking at the Tree of Ages and only sitting at 34 over 60 supply. This is not a good place to be in against a human player. You are down in terms of supply, you are down in terms of level, you are down in terms of economy. The only thing you really have going for you is that you are up in tech. And even though you are up in tech, you are not up in tech all that much. Beastmaster now ready to join in on this fight here. Let's go after the Ogre Magi. Footman does spot the army now, and is the Beastmaster going to be going in after all these units? Yes, he will be. Quickly throwing down the units as the Thunderhawk is now in the air, able to deal so much damage to that heavy armor. Heavy armor, very, very weak to magical types of damage. That Thunderhawk dealing 21 to 25 damage. Add in the bonus for heavy armor, and that does really add up. Footman now being brought over as well. You can see him trying to take down the Forest Troll Warlords. Forest Troll Warlord will be falling. Archmage still sitting at level 4. And are we going into dual Arcane Sanctums? I don't see any buildings indicating what the strategy is yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see dual Arcane Sanctums, since the dual Arcane Sanctums work so well with a heavy Archmage-centric army. Alright, last Troll Trapper to get taken down. There it goes. And are we going to see a Breath of Fire? Yes, we do. There is a Scroll of Regeneration as all the units are now backing off. Archmage goes one way, the rest of the army goes another, as there goes a quick Abolish Magic, and now the Panda on the board with 57 experience, now trying to give chase again. Archmage may try to disrupt the mana on the Beastmaster, does exactly that, as the Beastmaster now runs away. Archmage sitting at level 4 has to be extremely careful. Meanwhile, the human army is going to try and disrupt Xixi's own expansion, and that shouldn't be a problem, except for the fact that we already see the Beastmaster of Xixi in position to try and take down, or to take down the base, or protect that base, excuse me, and with only one more shot left from an Ogre Mauler, that is going to be it. Oh, there it goes, and the Beastmaster gets a little bit more experience on his way once again. Archmage almost at level 5 though. Beastmaster still giving chase. Beastmaster getting fairly close to level 5, but not going to be there just quite yet. Beastmaster still giving chase there. You can see a little bit of damage still being slowly dwindled onto, or dealt onto, that poor unsuspecting Footman. The Footman down to 30 hit points. One more shot. There it goes. As the Archmage now, where is that Archmage? Archmage now back over here. Nope. Oh no, Archmage is off over here by his lonesome self, trying to take down an expansion, and normally I would suggest against this, but since there is absolutely nothing else here, the Archmage can actually be a little bit gutsy in terms of his aggression. We can see now dual Arcane Sanctums with a workshop for mortar teams. Mortar combat, very effective against any sort of Ancient of Lore Dryad play, which is exactly what we're seeing from Xixi. All right, let's come back in. Staff of Teleportation quickly comes in here, now going after that Archmage. The Archmage getting chased down, as the Water Elementals are not going to be able to catch up to that Thunderhawk oh so easily. Meanwhile, the Water Elementals in position to take down this Tree of Life. Is it going to fall? No, I do not believe so. There is some quick Abolish Magic, and there goes one Water Elemental, there goes a second one, and I have to believe that the Archmage now is at level 5. Yes, at level 5 with level 3 Water Elementals. Extremely powerful at this stage to try and take down these Dryads. Alright, Quill Beast is off over here. Water Elemental currently just trying to run around, trying to take down and focus down one of these Dryads. The Dryads, however, don't really want to get splashed by these Water Elementals because of that piercing damage. Let's take a look back over here.
The town is under siege.
41 over 72 supply for the human. Meanwhile, we're looking at 56 over 60. Xixi once more looking very strong again after restabilizing, and now that Xixi is up or even on bases, this is actually going to be a bit of a problem. Beastmaster falls at level 5, and I cannot believe that. The Beastmaster falls at level 5, and it is going to give an amazing advantage to the human player. Human is just going to be able to walk through all of this and not really worry. Mountain King, Archmage, Footman, Troll Berserkers now just generally gathering on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right, you can see we are at castle. We are training up a paladin for that human tri-hero. Very, very important, as one player is now getting what I believe 20 gold a second. Meanwhile, the other is getting about 200. Wait, no, not 270. 14 times 6, 640. Yeah, you'll have to double check me on that. Anyways, let's go back around.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
As the Mountain King now meets over here by Xixi's natural expansion. Mountain King sitting at level 2 with a Robe of Magi has enough mana, 4 scrolls of Town Portal, and now the Tree of Life. With that scroll of Town Portal, going to bring rest of the units back onto this fight. Where is the Panda? The Panda could easily do and finish off much of the damage to the units, as the Dryads now have to be extremely careful. Water Elemental, pretty much full on life, is going to get taken down extremely quickly. Panda now sitting at level 3. Why aren't we seeing the necessary damage to finish off one troll? And finally there, as the Panda now sits at level 4. All right, Archmage in the center portion. Tome of Experience being left behind. That is one book I always read. I can't believe they left the Tome of Experience behind. But then again, not quite sure what's going to happen there. You can see that the Beastmaster is now being resurrected since he was taken down just moments ago. And once the Beastmaster is ready to regroup with his army, we should see perhaps a slight change in how aggressive the Night Elf player is. Panda sitting at level 4 does have a Scroll of Town Portal, Belt of Giant Strength, and a Rune Bracer, so he should be able to absorb a lot of magic damage coming in from that, from the Sorceress, and also negate a Storm Bolt if he ever gets hit with one in an initial fight. All right. And Panda looking to clear out this creep camp. It looks like it will be able to do exactly that pretty quickly. There goes one, there goes another. One more unit to be had, and all 3 taken down. Claws of Attack +6, so that is +12 attack overall with the Belt of Giant Strength and the Claws of Attack. The Claws of Attack also, the Belt of Giant Strength also giving some extra life regeneration. Perhaps that will make a difference in this upcoming fight, as we're now looking at the Workshop suffering a whole bunch of damage. Now the Workshop is going to take a lot of damage here and going to fall in just a second. Meanwhile, Knights are in position to take down the Ancient of Wonders. And this Ancient of Wonders, as good of a job as it is trying to fight back, not going to be able to win. And we see all the units now just simply in retreat. All right. There is a new Hawk in play, and the Hawk could deal a whole bunch of damage if it is looking to finish off some of the Knights and the Footmen. However, the mortar teams are in the backfield, and those mortar teams are just doing an amazing work on this entire back line while being protected by a Sea of Sorceress. As the barracks start to fall one by one, it is starting to look clearer and clearer that Xixi is not going to be the victor in this matchup. Let's take a look at the supplies. 74 to 90 compared to 50 over 50 pretty much. 49 over 80. And this is still definitely going to be a problem. All right, let's see. Beastmaster sitting at level 5. We have not even seen us, I believe it's Thunder Lizards yet. And the Thunder Lizards would be a very, very strong, potent ability by Rexar, since it does end up stunning units. All right, Water Elemental going to go after a bear and takes him down. Now going to go after a Goblin Shredder. No, the Shredder is now backed off. And the human army is just still racing it out. 64 over 90 compared to 38 over 70. So now Xixi is in trouble, as over time the amount of damage that these mortar teams are dealing is really adding up. And even with a Scroll of Regeneration, though, he has to be very careful. All right. Druid of the Claw now pulling back here. There is a Breath of Fire. There goes all the rest of the units. Mountain King gets up to level 3 and gets a Holy Light as well. It looks like one tower will get taken down. And let's see. We are looking at 53 over 90 supply compared to... nope. 34 over 60 supply. That is just not good news for Xixi. Ancient of Wonders finally coming into play, but it may be too little too late. Casters are all in position. There goes another tree as it's trying to be constructed. There's a huge breath of fire hitting across multiple units. And if this panda can get off another breath of fire here, that may turn things around. Beastmaster would then be at level 6, but the panda never got off another breath of fire, and that is a definite shame. All the Mountain King needed, or the Paladin needed, or the panda needed to do is blow fire on all of these units, and he would have been fine. Archmage sitting at level 3, Panda sitting at level 5, Beastmaster sitting at level 5. All of them are ready to strike, ready to go. Level 2 on the Paladin, level 6 on the Archmage. And with level 6 on the Archmage, your army of heroes can pretty much be anywhere that they want to be pretty much instantaneously. And that is going to be it, folks. I think that is going to be GG, especially now with the towers being constructed off to the north. Let's see, one water elemental gets taken down, a huge breath of fire as another water elemental gets taken, or another arcane guard tower now taken down, a third guard tower now taken down, and now a fourth guard tower, or guard, I guess guard tower, or yeah, promotional board was taken down. Paladin still giving a little bit of a chase, a little bit of a run by. Panda now needs to make a break for it. Will he be able to make it out? There was, I believe, a fork lightning. All right, let's see the Spirit Hawk getting in some easy damage here. The Beastmaster sitting at level 5, unable to heal back up. And now Xixi is definitely in trouble as the Beastmaster falls at level 5. Only thing left is for the Panda to fall, and that would be pretty much a done deal. You can see that the bears are now falling. Supply count now sitting at 67 over 90 as the Panda now tries to roll back here, and there is the GG. Thank you for watching Game 2.